You know, darlings, I love meeting young people. Young people give me hope. And tonight, I have somebody who is not just extremely attractive, but immensely talented. Sohai Ali Abro.
Hi.
So, hi. What kind of men turn you on?
I think if a man can dance well, that really is sexy. It's very typical, but sense of humor.
Yeah.
You know, not like toilet sense of humor.
Do you like them buff and, ripped?
I like dark men.
Acha, well, you said a little while ago that you love men who can dance well, who have the right moves. Hai na?
Yeah.
But you've been very lucky like that. I mean, you've danced with some of the best looking guys in the industry.
Looking, yes. Dancing also, yes.
Dancing also. I mean, Hamza Ali Abro के साथ डांस किया, हुमायूं सईद के साथ डांस किया, दानिश तैमूर के साथ डांस किया और अहमद अली भट्ट के साथ भी डांस किया.
आपने बेस्ट नाम अभी ले लिया. I think Ahmed Ali Butt is one of the best dancers.
Really?
That we have.
And who's the worst?
Humayun. No, not worst. Humayun is also one of the best.
Okay, but who was the worst? Who was less better than the rest?
Should I say it?
Please say it. I'm sure he's not going to mind it. This is just between you and me.
पर वो खुद कहता है.
कौन? अच्छा, हमसे को डांस नहीं आता?
I love you, but नहीं उसको आता है, but I think वो it's not something he enjoys.
भाई ये बात सुन के तो वो बहुत खुश होगा. तुम
वो
तो
खुद कहता
हाँ
है.
नहीं वो बहुत अच्छी बात है. हमने आज साबित कर दिया कि हमजा अली अब्बासी बहुत शरीफ आदमी है और उसको डांस बिल्कुल नहीं आता.
But he's not the only one. I think majority men in our industry, in our country, can't dance. They have two left feet, and उनके दिमाग में पता है कि no, it's not something. I don't know. There are so many, but I think Humayun is a really good dancer. And you know, he enjoys it. He's in the moment. He's original. Ahmed Ali Butt is fabulous. I saw the other movie, Punjab Nahi Jaungi, and he took the cake.
But coming back to Hamza Ali Abro, I'm sure you're going to think that Begum is obsessed with him.
कुछ obsession की.
Punjab Nahi Jaungi you were offered a role in Punjab Nahi Jaungi that Urva ended up playing. Why did you refuse?
I think it was just at that time I was in a different zone maybe, and I didn't instinctive, impulsive. हो भी सकता है मेरा decision गलत हो भी सकता है सही हो, I think. But it was a good opportunity. But I don't regret my decisions. But I'm sure there's lots more in life.
Absolutely, I love that attitude and I love that about you. कि इंसान को जिंदगी में कोई regrets नहीं रखने चाहिए. That's something, another thing that you and I have in common. I also don't keep any regrets, darling.
Yeah, nothing.
इंसान को जो दिल में आए करो, है ना? और जो गुजर गया उसको भूल जाओ.
गुजर गया वो गुजर गया.
Live the moment.
और मैं ये भी मानती हूँ कि जिसकी जो चीज़ जिसके नसीब की या जिसके लिए लिखी होती है वो उसी के पास जाती है. You know, उस टाइम में शायद वो जिन्होंने किया उनकी के लिए था, and I think ये बात होनी ही नहीं चाहिए. I think whoever does the film उसकी फिल्म होती है, उसका character.
अच्छा बताओ, did you read what Reham said about him?
No.
You heard what Reham said about Hamza and Murad and
I don't know. It's too like जो कुछ नहीं पता उस context में, so I don't know.
But anyway, I last saw him at a party. और मैं तो बहुत डांस करी थी, and the minute Hamza came in, and then he's looking at me, and then I saw him, and then suddenly I couldn't dance anymore.
Why?
मुझसे डांस नहीं हो रहा था.
Spellbound.
I was not spellbound. मुझे डर लग रहा था कि कहीं मुझे जज ना करे.
नहीं, I don't think वो जज करता होगा.
That's a very vague answer, darling.
It's nice to be vague sometimes. I mean, he's a friend, and I've said this in interviews before also. But each to their own, yaar. If someone wants to do something great, they don't want to do it great. But वो बात I think वो हम cover कर चुके हैं.
But have you and him ever had a conversation about item numbers? Because he's been very vocal against.
He's never come up to me and said it to me. So I never felt the need to bring it up. But otherwise, since I'm friends with him, we've worked together so much and we're close in a way. So me and Hamza have a very different kind of a relationship. We will speak to each other after 6 months maybe on the phone or a message. You okay? Are you good? You know, he does that. अभी recently we were talking about something. और मेरी उससे बड़ी intense conversations भी होती हैं phone पे, up front. About life and existence and you know so much. I think he's very intelligent also. He has a lot to say, but he's very intelligent and बहुत मजा आता है उससे बात करके.
You know, I have been observing lately that there is so much love some of these Indians have for us Pakistanis.
Yes.
Would you like to ever go and work in in Bollywood?
I would want to work everywhere, wherever. Hollywood, Bollywood, Tollywood, you know. As an actor, you would want to do everything. But I'm really enjoying my time here.
जानी कानून की तरह मेरे हाथ भी बहुत लंबे हैं and you know I've got lots of contacts all over the world. अगर मैं एक फ़ोन करूँगी तो तुम्हें बॉलीवुड की फिल्म में भी साइन कर लेंगे, लेकिन जब मैं किसी के लिए कोई काम कहती हूँ तो मैं पूरा रिसर्च वर्क और होमवर्क करके कहती हूँ. ये बताओ कि जब मैं तुम्हारी बात करूँ अक्रॉस द बॉर्डर तो ऑब्वियसली मुझे बोलना पड़ेगा कि सोहाई की ख्वाहिश है कि वो फलाने एक्टर के साथ काम करे. किसका नाम लूँ? Who would you like to work with in Bollywood?
इंडिया में रणवीर सिंह.
How did you feel when you got married to Deepika?
I love Deepika also, so it was like dream marriage. I think they are amazing.
And I think रणवीर की जो energy है उसके क्या कहने हैं. And I'm sure you're going to compliment his energy. Just कहते हैं ना कि equal match होगा.
Yeah. I think we are like meant to do a movie together.
I think you are meant to do a movie together. And let's pray and hope कि चीजें हालात बेहतर हो जाए बहुत जल्दी and we see you together on the screen. So how do you think there are any shortcuts in life?
There are, but they don't work in the longer run, I feel. But I think eventually it is your talent and it is your merit. We've seen so many actors or people in the world जिनके शायद parents were, you know, big names and they didn't turn out the way they should have. So that clearly it's an example of the fact that nepotism or you know favoritism or whatever people call it, I don't think वो आपको शायद पहली फिल्म या पहला प्रोजेक्ट या पहला कुछ मिल जाएगा, बट फिर कहानी आपके ऊपर ही आती है और आपके टैलेंट और आपके मेरिट पे ही आती है. और ऑडियंस बहुत स्मार्ट है and they are cut throat, and if I watch things as a viewer. And people are honest, if they don't like it, they'll change the channel. So
कहते हैं कि जो क्रिएटिव लोग होते हैं, टैलेंटेड लोग होते हैं, उनके अंदर एक मैडनेस की भी स्ट्रीक होती है. You know, you like to sometimes just rebel and you just like want to say to hell with all this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And then you end up doing something completely crazy. Something completely
I've done
insane.
a lot of crazy things. This one time I cut my hair like this short. Sometimes, you know, I just take these random decisions. I'll just get up and I'm bored and I want to do something new. And that is my problem. मैं बोर हो जाती हूँ बहुत जल्दी हर किसी भी चीज़ से. So I have to keep on, you know, doing new things or unlearn and do something interesting or, you know, just something that puts me out of my comfort zone. Moody हूँ मैं बहुत. I'm very moody. I'm very sensitive. Today I'll feel something, tomorrow I won't. So not that like I'm like
inconsistent.
It's not like that.
Yeah,
but at least I'm honest and I speak my mind. The only problem, like I will not let people take charge of my life. I'm in the driver's seat and I want to be in the driver's seat.
Acha, tell me who's your woman crush in the industry?
In our industry?
In our industry.
Sanam Said.
Sanam Said? I think she's a fabulous actor.
I think she's a fabulous actor and she's also so gorgeous. I think she's so attractive and I was recently watching she's done a drama and I was watching and she has a character where she's playing a Hunzai girl and she looks so beautiful. And I've met her, we used to work out at the same gym.
Actually, you haven't worked together though?
No.
You and Sanam?
I would love to work with her.
And what about man crush?
Humayun Saeed, Osman Khalid Butt. Who else? So many are.
Achha, let's say, and agreeing with Shahid Shafat that you have that you've never been in love.
I mean, I like to believe that I have been. I claim that I've been, but I don't know. I don't think really.
But let's say that you do finally find somebody, you know, and who swipes you completely off your feet, sweeps you off your feet, and you fall head over heels in love with him. Who you have? OMG, nobody's gonna know. Tell me who.
सब बता दूँ?
हाँ, बता दो ना. अच्छा, इसके बाद बताना. But tell me, if he turned around and told you that.
Kidding.
Okay, let's say, hypothetically, he told you that you're not allowed to, you'll have to quit the industry.
I don't think I can ever fall in love with someone like that. I don't think I'm that like stupid to fall in love with someone who thinks this way. I will never be attracted to someone who thinks this way.
अच्छा खैर, I have some quick questions for you. जिनमें बहुत ज़्यादा सोचने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. But whatever comes to your
mind, just say it.
Just say it. Nobody's judging.
Okay, I will.
So, bi or straight?
Either.
My way is try. I mean, one should try everything at least once in life.
As long as it's your choice, yes.
What's your choice though?
I'm straight.
Straight?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Love or work?
Work. As of right now, work.
Let's say that you get stuck in a lift with Mehwish Hayat and Mahira Khan. What would you do?
That's an interesting lift elevator. I would like. Should I say it?
Yes, please say it.
I would like hug both of them and give them a big kiss. And yeah.
You worked with Mehwish Hayat, but you haven't worked with Mahira Khan
No, I
yet.
haven't. I would love to.
How do you get on with
I'm a big Mahira fan.
Acha, films or television?
Films.
Dance or acting?
ये मुश्किल आप लोगों ने
है ना, कितने
पूछा
सोचे
है।
हैं हमने सवाल।
Acting or dance?
Acting या dance या both?
Both.
है ना? I think both. Dance. Hamza Ali Abbasi या Fawad Khan?
Hamza is a friend and I have worked with him a lot of times, so Fawad, because I've never worked with him.
दिन या रात?
Day. I'm a day person.
Day person. Good boys या bad boys? Good boys. Well, Jani, this is the first time मुझे लगा कि तुम और मैं सोच में थोड़े मुख्तलिफ हैं.
Oh.
हाँ, because I have always picked up bad boys. There's something about them being, about bad boys that really gets me going. You know how it is.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Sajal Ali or Sabaa Qamar?
I'm a big Sabaa Qamar fan. And I'm friends with her also. And she knows that. Sabaa.
Acha, if you hadn't come into show business, if you hadn't, and you started as a theatre actor.
Yeah.
If this hadn't happened for you, what would you be doing? Kya hoti aaj?
I would have been a cook.
Acha, are you fond of cooking?
Yeah, I am very fond of cooking. So I do cook a lot of things. I can make really good biryani, or I like to believe it. But I do biryani. I'm very fond of desi khane. So I'm like all for pie and maghaz and katakat and these things.
What's the most obnoxious thing somebody's ever said to you?
Too many. It's a list. If I start, then... But on the top of my head, there's a word, जो word मुझे बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है अब. But people say that I've heard this word a lot throughout my life, and it's आज़ाद ख्याल.
But आज़ाद ख्याल होना तो अच्छी बात है.
So being an actor, whenever I've spoken out when I've stood up for myself, people put a word कि दिमाग खराब हो गया. बहुत difficult हैं वो. भाई उनका वो तो बहुत. I've also heard things like she's too bossy. She has too much of an opinion. She has too much of a mind of her own. I've had directors tell me कि इतना नहीं सोचो please. Like this is not your job. You're an actress. Wear these clothes, come and dance and go home.
So that means it is true कि हमारी इंडस्ट्री में वो लोग ज्यादा कामयाब रहते हैं जो कम सोचते हैं और क्वेश्चन नहीं करते हैं.
Maybe short term. I don't think in the longer run.
Anyway, coming back to men, you were saying कि सारे मर्द बुरे नहीं होते, and I completely agree with you. पर सच तो ये है, I love men. I mean, imagine a world without men. Gosh, I don't even want to imagine it, really. और बहुत अरसे तक मेरे पर बहुत सोशल प्रेशर था कि बेगम साहिबा आप दूसरी शादी क्यों नहीं कर लेती हैं, आप शादी क्यों नहीं कर लेती हैं, आप शादी क्यों नहीं कर लेती हैं, और मैं ढूंढ रही थी कि कोई इस काबिल मिल जाएगा.
But क्यों? ये भी एक प्रॉब्लम.
तो मैं शादी कर लूंगी, लेकिन फिर मुझे ख्याल आया कि why?
But that's not the solution.
Why buy a book when you can join the library?
Yeah.
No. Absolutely. Why not, darling?
No, I'm just saying that. Why buy my point is that that's not the solution to anything. शादी ये हमारे यहाँ ये भी प्रॉब्लम है ना कि शादी करवा दो, शादी क्यों नहीं की?
But we are obsessed.
बोझ आपने खुद बनाया है.
As a society, एक माशरे के तौर पे हम लोग obsessed हैं with the concept of marriage. I think यहाँ पे जब लड़की पैदा होती है या लड़का भी पैदा होता है, तो उसके पैदा होने से पहले ही लोग उसके रिश्ते जोड़ना शुरू कर देते हैं.
I was reading a quote the other day that teach your girls to be somebodies instead of being somebodies.
Wow, that's a nice one.
Until and unless you don't know what you want, you haven't figured out anything for yourself, and people say, "अच्छा छोटी उम्र में शादी करा दो," so they're more flexible, moldable. बच्चे हो जाएंगे तो सब ठीक हो जाएगा, शादी भी फिक्स हो जाएगी. उन बच्चों को आप क्या तरबियत देंगे? Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for marriage because I don't think I've as yet figured out everything. I haven't. Shadi, I don't think ultimate benchmark for a woman is shadi. But I'm not saying that every woman should be a working woman and be career oriented. अगर एक लड़की को, if she wants to run for prime minister, great. If she doesn't want to, that's also great. अगर आपकी choice है कि आपने शादी करके बच्चे पैदा करने हैं और क्रॉकरी खरीदनी है और पर्दे लगाने हैं, good for you. There is nothing wrong with that. But someone always, since we were children, we have always, especially girls, we've always been told what to do. ऐसे नहीं बैठो, ऐसे नहीं, लड़कियां ऐसे नहीं करती. Again, when you have to insult a guy, for example, somebody is having a fight and you want to pin the guy, you would say, are you a girl? you know, or are you like the bad words, I can't use those words here, but जो गालियाँ भी होती हैं वो सब औरत से related होती हैं एक मर्द को देने के लिए. अगर एक औरत के ऊपर अगर कोई गाली होगी तो वो कुछ और होगी, but if you have to pin a guy and you know have to provoke him, you will say something like stop being a girl, why are you crying. बच्चों को सिखाते हैं, ये हमने कितने ads देखे हुए हैं जहाँ पे ये बात हो रही होती है that are you a girl that you're crying. Crying is a human emotion. You know, any human can cry and it's very good too. There is nothing wrong with crying. You know, but telling a man that if you're crying, you're weak. Are you a girl? Is being a girl or being a woman, why is that connected to being weak? Weak हम खुद बनाते हैं ना कि औरत को ये नहीं कर, बाहर नहीं निकालो, पढ़ाओ मत. क्यों? और फिर जब आप पढ़ाते नहीं हैं, फिर आप कहते हैं शादी करो क्योंकि बोझ है. तो बोझ किसने बनाया? आपने खुद बनाया. तो ये तो ये तो ज्यादती है ना.
बिल्कुल ज्यादती है. And I'm so glad that I have somebody like you who's speaking out against this ज्यादती. बहुत जरूरी है
हमें ट्रीट किया
इन
जाता है
ज्यादतियों के खिलाफ खड़े होने का. When did you find your voice? तुम्हें ये आवाज कब मिली? तुम्हें ये कॉन्फिडेंस कब मिला कि मैं बोल सकती हूँ and I can make a difference?
I don't know, somewhere along the way, I think journey में पता नहीं चलता journey कहाँ जा रही है, but since I was a child, मेरे माँ बाप ने, मेरे वालिदैन ने कभी हमें ये नहीं सिखाया, but then मुझे ऐसे लोगों से interact करना पड़ा जिनकी सोच बिल्कुल फर्क थी और उन्होंने अपनी सोच हम पर मुसल्लत करने की पूरी कोशिशें की. I suffered, my family suffered, my sister, my brother, they suffered. वो सोच मुसल्लत हो भी गई थी, mind you, हो भी गई थी. For the longest time जो हमारे यहाँ होता है victim shaming, तुमने ही कुछ किया होगा, तुमने ही शायद, तुम क्यों वहाँ गई थी, तुमने ऐसे कपड़े क्यों पहने थे, you know, ये हमें भी इस तरह की चीजें बताई जाती हैं कि वो औरत बुरी होती है जो ये. All these things were told to me, but I think mashallah, I don't know the reason, but I think I've been lucky that I found some really amazing people. और even अगर मैं इस फील्ड की भी बात करूँ, जिस तरह हम बात करते हैं, अगर कुछ ऑफ लोग होते हैं तो कुछ बहुत अमेजिंग लोग भी होते हैं जो who second that idea in your head and who tell you that you know what, you're on the right track and there is no need to feel that तुमने कुछ गलत किया या कर रही हो.
मैं तुमसे पूछना चाह रही थी, Sohai, what's a good girl like you doing in a place like this?
Like your set?
No, darling, my set is the safest place on earth you can be on. I meant, you know, the glamour world, show business. You know, one gets to hear such horrendous, such scary stories, really. लगता है कि बहुत खतरात से भरपूर जगह है ये, बहुत threatening जगह है ये.
I think the world generally is a horrendous place now. I'm not saying this in a cynical way. I mean to say that I think any field and any workspace, I'm sure I'm not the only girl working. There are so many, you know. And I think ये सब चीजें हर जगह होती हैं. It's just that now we've reached a time in the world, just generally, globally also, I feel, that people, women are speaking out, and I think it is fabulous that women have the guts, or I don't know, people have reached that point where you can speak out. You know, that's very important.
आजकल के दौर में, you know, it's so easy for somebody to access another person कि वो दीवारें खत्म हो गई और कोई दीवार फैलानी नहीं पड़ती. आपके हाथ में जो ये मोबाइल गैजेट है, you know, people have suddenly found accessibility to every person.
Yes.
And I do not want to share with you the kind of messages I get on my WhatsApp, the kind of images, and men have become so shameless.
Yeah, that's true.
हाँ, तुम्हें भी आते हैं इस किस्म के messages?
People feel that actors are soft targets and they can say anything to them, especially now that social media and easy access is there. This trolling, ये जो trolling शुरू हो गई है, इतनी negativity is there, which is why I don't like social media too much, because everyone has a voice, everyone has an opinion. There are faceless people sitting there typing God knows what, and हमारे पास वैसे भी कोई mental health की कोई importance लोग it's like an alien concept to people कि you know हम तो बहुत पीछे हैं उन चीज़ों में. So इस तरह से जिस तरह another thing I feel that you know when for example, I'm an actor, right? So if I'm doing a film or I'm doing a drama or a song, and if an actor is performing and they're dancing with someone, or if they, you know, whatever we see in movies, and there's some kind of an intimate situation, or it's a dance, or you're getting close or whatever, that's a character we're playing. You know, you can't judge us for that. It's like, you know, anybody else, whoever has whatever job, you know, वो उनका काम है, and I feel इतनी सेंसिटिविटी और इतनी रिस्पेक्ट होनी चाहिए कि somebody is honest to their job. If I am given a song and if I have to flirt with a certain actor on screen, that is my character and that is my job. I have to be honest to it. So लोग ये नहीं समझते, लोग आपको actually उस तरह perceive करने लगते हैं या आप पे वो टैग लग जाता है और वो हमें पता ही है कि एक्टर्स के ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा लगता है हमेशा से.
Absolutely, darling, and you're so right when you mentioned mental health. That's a major issue. हमारे मुल्क में लोग mental लोग तो बहुत सारे हैं, लेकिन health जो है that's very questionable.
It's very insensitive to even call them mental because you know I don't even know where to start from, and I have myself been through major mental health issues and I overcame them as well. And the problem is that people, हमारे यहाँ सबसे बड़ा मसला है, हालांकि हम ये words सुनते हैं और ये words सुन के हमें बड़े typical लगते हैं, लेकिन आज मैं ये भी feel करती हूँ कि लोग अब that these are conversations globally being brought up, which is why a lot of people will not put a thought in it, they will not think about it, they will just to sound woke or just to sound very to get with the trend, they will say use all these words like feminism and this and gender biased होते हैं, you know, all these things. लोग बात करते हैं इन चीज़ों के बारे में, लेकिन वो actually I don't think कभी बैठ के सोचते हैं कि किस तरीके से लोगों की lives इस चीज़ के अराउंड सेंटर करती हैं, किस तरह उनकी लाइफ्स अफेक्ट हो रही हैं. एंड आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट एक्टर्स और द मीडिया इंडस्ट्री, obviously more so with us because we are in the public eye and people have the audacity or I don't know the space or the access to throw anything at us. And I think actors are very brave out there, especially in our country. I'm not being a feminazi here, but especially in our country, girls, actresses, I think they are so brave. I'm not that much on social media. I hardly post, I hardly engage in things because I don't think I'm brave enough to deal with that kind of backlash. But a lot of girls are and they handle it really well. एंड ये बहुत गलत है, यू नो, जो हम मेंटल हेल्थ की बात करें, आपको नहीं पता आपका एक जुमला, आपका एक लफ्ज
दूसरे के ऊपर क्या एग्जैक्टली.
एंड पिछले 2-3 साल में वी हर्ड सुसाइड रेट बहुत बढ़ गया है एंड वी हियर दीज थिंग्स. एंड अनदर थिंग पीपल फील when people talk about someone being depressed or someone being suicidal or someone going through some mental problem, people उसको भी लोग गलत परसीव करते हैं कि ये तो पागल है या डोंट टॉक, टैबू, कि इस बारे में बात नहीं करना, किसी को बताना नहीं कि तुम इस चीज़ से गुजरी हो या कोई गुजरा है या कोई गुजर रहा है. वाई? दैट इज आई थिंक द रूट, उसका प्रॉब्लम वही है. until we don't speak about why is it so taboo, I don't understand. And you know, it's always been there. It's just that ये conversations अब होना शुरू हो गई हैं because globally हो रही हैं शायद, या पता नहीं क्या, but ये problems हमेशा से रहे हैं. It's not a new problem. This harassment or whatever, it is especially living in a country like ours, it's always been there. And I'm sorry to say, to break it to everyone, it is patriarchy. It is the conditioning that we've been through since we were children कि नहीं, भाई को अच्छी वाली बोटी देनी है, you know, या भाई 2 रोटियां खाएगा.
लेकिन अवेयरनेस जानी, who is going to create that awareness लोगों के अंदर कि stop assuming things. अगर एक लड़की सिगरेट पीती है तो उसका मतलब कतन ये नहीं है कि वो शराब भी पीती होगी. You know, वो I'm sure you've heard that story ना, कि एक लड़की सिगरेट पी रही थी तो उन्होंने कहा कि लड़की सिगरेट पीती है तो यकीनन शराब भी पीती होगी, शराब पीती होगी तो क्लब भी जाती होगी, क्लब जाती होगी तो लड़कों के साथ डांस भी करती होगी, डांस करती होगी.
That's what I don't understand.
Exactly.
When you do these things, or if a man is doing them, it is not okay to smoke just because you're a man, you know.
Well, darling, I'm a woman and I do all those things और मैं सब करती हूँ.
Not that we're promoting smoking either.
Absolutely not.
You know?
But what we are saying is,
but it should not be gender biased.
Absolutely yes. बिल्कुल, it's a personal choice. You're an adult. Whatever you choose to do for yourself, you are answerable only to yourself or to Allah above.
बिल्कुल. And you know, when these people bring in religion, I also again feel that religion is very personal. And अगर हम उसी रिलीजन के हिसाब से बात करें, सबने अपना हिसाब देना है.
Everybody is accountable for their own actions. Everybody is too busy giving हिसाब किताब for others. So I think the only way, I think awareness एक fancy word है शायद, लेकिन अगर आप being a human, अगर आप में एहसास है, कोई चीज़ जो आप अपने साथ नहीं होने देंगे या अपनी फैमिली, अपने loved ones के साथ नहीं होने देंगे, वो आप किसी और के साथ कैसे होने दे रहे हैं? And if you're quiet, I feel. Then you're party.
Then you're, yes.
ये complex.
Of course.
आप उसका हिस्सा हैं आप.
आप हैं.
उस जाति का हिस्सा हैं आप.
बिल्कुल हैं आप.
तुम्हारी सारी बातें सुनकर मैं इस नतीजे पर पहुंची हूँ कि आज के बाद तुम मुझे बेगम साहिबा नहीं पुकारोगी.
क्या पुकारोगी?
you should call me mummy.
Really?
Yes, darling.
Mummy.
Oh, darling. Come here. Come to mama. मेरा बच्चा.
Dobara, once more.
Mwah. Mwah.